Hey everybody, it's Shaman Sister Sin, and you're listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by the Little Shaman. That's me. Today I wanted to talk to you about something I get asked about actually all the time, and that is, how do you stop hating the narcissist? It's hard not to hate narcissists. It's hard to feel anything but anger and hatred and disgust towards someone who works so hard to destroy your peace and ruin your life. I mean, let's not split hairs. I'm not going to sit here and pretend they don't do that, because they very definitely do. They intentionally and purposefully try to ruin any happiness you might find. They will destroy your family, turn your children against you, get you fired, steal your money, physically abuse you, try to intentionally drive you crazy, and laugh in your face while they do it. If you call them on it, they will rage and cry that something is wrong with you. They've been compared to demons and to devils, and to be honest, I really can't think of worse people. Murderers, rapists, pedophiles, domestic abusers. These people are all either pathological narcissists or they have very strong narcissistic traits. They are some of the most evil people alive. There are those who don't even feel that narcissists are human. So why wouldn't you hate narcissists? Why wouldn't everybody? Well, you would. You probably do if you're listening to this. But hating the narcissist doesn't solve anything. It certainly doesn't make any difference to them. They already hate themselves and believe everyone else hates them too, so you're making no impact on them at all. The best you would get from the narcissist if you told them you hate them is a laugh. Or maybe they would say, "I always knew you hated me." Then they'll talk about what a fake you always were and how you tricked them and lied and you played them, Of course, the fact that they turned you against them because of the way they treated you will never be mentioned. And if you do mention it, they're just going to say it's a lie. It's a pointless battle. These people do not get it. You're arguing with pure emotion, and pure emotion is irrational. Hating narcissists does nothing to them. They already believe that no one loves them, and that is never going to change. That will never change. You probably already know that, considering you probably spent a good amount of time trying to prove to them that you do care, only to find that they're never going to believe you. So that will never change. However, hating the narcissist does do something to you. It doesn't do anything to them, but it does affect you. It's a normal, healthy response to be angry at narcissists, even really angry. Anger because you have been abused and treated unfairly is normal. However, allowing it to fester and turn into bitterness and hatred is not good for you. It poisons your thoughts, casts shadows over future relationship, and prevents people from moving on. You don't have to keep living in the narcissist's shadow. You can let go of the hatred and move on. There are narcissists who will say you hate them because they have disorders. You don't want to make that true. That would make you too similar to them. They hate you because you don't have a disorder, because you're not crazy, because you have everything that they don't have. The best way to stop hating the narcissist is to see them for what they really are. This is a weak, pitiful, pathetic shell of a person. No identity, no self-control, no ability to soothe themselves or attend to their own even basic needs. What they are is a tragic shame. They're nothing but a screaming, empty hole, unable to give or receive love, a being incapable of happiness who will never know even one moment's peace. Think about that for a minute. How can you not pity that? They're not worth hating. They're not even worth having as an enemy, because they're not a worthy opponent on any level. All they have is childish tantrums and elementary school tactics like making up lies and trying to get people in trouble or making others not like them. We call that evil, but more than anything, it's childish. It's pathetic. It really is. When you look at a narcissist, you are looking at a child in an adult's body. A baby, actually. A baby who can only scream to get their needs met because they have no other way to communicate. Once you understand this truth, you'll notice that the way you see the narcissist in your life changes. You recognize the childishness, the absolute absurdity of the way that they behave. It no longer inspires hate. It inspires pity and disdain. Not sympathy, but pity. you realize that this is a wreck of a person, someone who will never understand what they've done to their family and their friends and their own life. Someone who will never do anything but continue to engage in this same pointless self-destructive behavior for the rest of their lives because they cannot see they're causing all of these problems themselves. And instead of getting angry and instead of trying to help, you're going to simply shake your head and walk away. You will let go of the hate and you will move on. I hope this clears a few things up for you. As always, I look forward to your comments, questions, and suggestions. Yes, may the Great Spirit bless you and have a wonderful day.